take it slow. Got that fire roar, wheels of fury tear the track. Hear that engine soar, lean back, shifting gears, push it to the core. Killer Kyle on my tail, feel the tension roar. Ain't no rules in this game, every breath I fight. Pound the pedal, scream for speed through the endless night.
Wheels, fortunate. East Coast, baby boy and girl, every time I roll through Vegas, it's that 24 door key.
That was unique. Shit. Hey, how's it going? Me and Matt here. This is Killer Kyle. And welcome to WrestleMania, baby.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 41. And I know this isn't exactly what I thought, but somebody rolled over his camera stand. So.
Yeah.
Oh well, we make do with what we have. Anyways.
Yeah, 7 might. Well, yeah. Well, 7.
It's gonna be a good show.
Yeah.
I saw the card. I didn't watch the latest episode, but I do know that there was a return.
Yeah.
So, pitter patter.
Born and raised in that city. Always ready, I stay making a surprise. Just
So on the pre-show, we're gonna have a fatal 4-way to determine #1 contenders to the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. We're gonna have Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson take on Fallon Henley and JC Jane, Tatum Paxley and Gigi Dolan, Roxanne Perez, and Cora Jade. This is a 4-way.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that Metaphor has been a good team.
Yeah.
It's stable. I mean, basically it's just Lash and...
Yeah, it's just Lash and Jakara because Noam Dar and Aru Menza are MIA.
Yeah. Well, Noam, I believe, got released.
I think so.
And so who knows where he's gonna end up.
Exactly.
So, I mean, I don't want to state the obvious and pick Cora and Roxanne. I mean, I already think they held the tag team titles. Yeah, they did, actually.
Yeah.
So for them to regain them would be interesting.
Yeah.
Gigi and Tatum.
Yeah.
I think that they're an odd tag team that I really enjoy as well.
Yeah.
So, honestly, I'm gonna pick those two.
Yeah, I mean, out of the 4, I would say, yeah, Gigi and Tatum. I mean, it would be interesting if they did put the titles on, yeah, Fallon and JC, considering the fact that Fallon just held the Women's North American Championship.
Yeah.
Any of those teams, you could easily see them with the tag titles. I would really like to see Tatum and Gigi with the titles.
Awesome.
Then we've got...
work the angles, roll your dice. Step to me, embrace the danger. In this enterprise, the house.
North American Championship, the vacant North American Women's Championship, because, of course, we had Stephanie Vaquer as the Women's North American Champion. She had a match with Julia for the NXT Championship, beat her, defended both the NXT and the Women's North American Championship in one night, and then vacated the Women's North American Championship a la Keith Lee, 7 years ago, something like that?
Wow, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So we have Zarya, Kalani Jordan, Solaruka, Izzy Deem, Lola Vice, and L.
Thea Hill, shit. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, Thea Hill just returned
Yeah.
and haven't seen her. I don't know if she was injured or not.
Well, I mean, I watched the highlights of NXT last night, and they said that the last time we saw her was the Great American Bash.
That's right, yes.
Yeah.
I think with Thea being one of the youngest in NXT,
Yeah.
like here's somebody that came in at 18, which is wild.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of wrestlers that are that young,
Yeah.
still considered teenagers.
I know.
So, I don't see her winning.
Yeah, not likely.
And it's not because of that, it's because she just came back.
Yeah.
I think she will get the title eventually, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, really.
Oh, actually, I do. I'll pick Zarya.
Zarya, I think, would be interesting.
Yeah, I think she is the biggest powerhouse right now
Yeah.
for the women's division. To see her and Jordan Grace go at it, though,
Yeah.
that would be amazing.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I'm gonna pick Zarya.
Yeah, I mean, Kalani Jordan was the first women's North American champion. Don't really see her winning it again. Sol Ruka, I mean, potentially. Izzy Dame. I don't know,
Yeah.
with what they've got going on with her, and Sean Spears, and Brooks Jensen, and the other dude,
Yeah.
and then Lola
Yeah.
Vice. I mean, Lola Vice, we've seen so infrequently. I mean, she's a good wrestler, but like, we haven't seen her consistently enough to where it's like, yeah, throw a title on that girl.
No, that's...
I think Sarah is the best bet out of the four, or the six.
About, yeah. Like, she could have a ton of good matches. You could have Jordan Grace. You could have Stephanie Valkyria. You could have... Well, fuck anybody.
Yeah.
So, is it gonna be a good match for sure?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just work the angles, roll your dice, step to me, embrace the danger. And this is a pride.
We got a four-way match for the NXT Women's Championship. We have, of course, Stephanie McMahon defending the title against Julia, as I mentioned earlier, Jordan Grace, and Jada Parker.
That's gonna be a war.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, you look at the fighter and Jada Parker.
Yeah.
You've got someone like the Juggernaut who basically will see what she can do in NXT. And Stephanie and Julia, it's like they just came in last year from other promotions.
Yeah.
We all know the resume of Stephanie.
Yes.
So, I definitely don't want to see Julia as the champion.
Right.
I just been there, done that. Save that for down the road.
I suppose, yeah.
Jordan Grace would be interesting.
Yes.
I mean, this is somebody who come in from NXT
Yes.
and had a stellar career. And, yeah, basically bodybuilding.
Yeah.
So, and the shit that she did at the Royal Rumble last year.
Oh, yeah.
So, it's a toss-up, really.
Yeah, I mean, I could see a very likely possibility of Stephanie retaining.
Okay, yeah.
If I could easily see Jordan winning, more than likely.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Stephanie or Jordan myself.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like if you're gonna push Jordan to the moon in NXT, then you might as well put the title on her.
Yeah.
I mean, is it just me? Because I feel like she can be a star.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And I just talked about Zarya, like, fuck, let's put those two together.
Yeah, like, Jordan already well established herself in TNA, made quite a showing for herself in 2 Royal Rumbles, and Independence Day last year
Yeah.
at the UFC Apex.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she's already given quite a showing of herself so far in NXT. I don't know how long she's going to be in NXT before she ends up on either Raw or SmackDown.
Right.
Maybe just to give everybody more of a look, like have her have run in NXT and, you know, let everybody really get familiar with her.
Yeah.
And then, you know, let's say maybe either by the end of this year or sometime next year, put her on Raw or SmackDown.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, we'll have to see, but
Every time I roll through Vegas, it's that 24 door
we have now a match for the NXT Tag Team titles. As your champions, Froxium gets set to take on Hank and Tank.
So I just thought of this because I feel like it's about time that Faxium could be fractured.
Froxium could be fractured, I mean.
Because there was a tease a while ago. And I know that Nathan Frazier has put Axiom in matches
Yeah,
without his knowledge or whatever.
yeah.
So, is it time for them to break up and lose the titles? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I think Hank and Tank are a good tag team. They really proved themselves against the Hardys.
Yes.
And I think it's, well, due time for them to get something. I don't know.
I mean, it'd be interesting to see them as champions. Is it time for Axiom and Frazier to lose the titles? I mean, at this point, who the hell knows? I mean,
Yeah.
they've been going with the title since... When the fuck did they even win the titles back? It's been a good, I want to say, at least 6 months or so. So, I mean, there have been several matches that they've had that Matt and I have been like, and I'm sure other people have been like, oh, this is the moment, this is the time where they're gonna lose, and they fucking ended up retaining the title. So, legitimately, who the hell knows at this point?
Like, eventually a team has to break up.
Even if Frazier and Axiom don't break up, like, when is it going to be the time to take the titles off those two?
Yeah.
Don't know.
I mean, will they eventually go to Raw or SmackDown? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, we saw Nathan Frazier have a match against Ray Phoenix.
It's true.
By the way, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So, yes, it's a matter of time before we see Nathan Frazier on SmackDown, at least
Yeah.
full time. So, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go with Hank and Tank.
I'll go Hank and Tank too, just for the fuck of it.
Yeah.
So now we have the North American.
Foreign base in that city. Always ready, I stay making the surprise. Just
Taking on Ethan Page, All Ego. 2 AEW alumni.
You couldn't tell me 2 years ago that two guys from All Elite Wrestling were gonna jump ship and then have a match together in a different company.
Exactly.
I mean, Ricky Saints, and yes, I'm comfortable saying that.
Yeah.
But here's a guy who I thought they were gonna fuck him over. Like a lot of guys coming into WWE. But they didn't do that. They still have him go like this. They still have him be the guy he was in AEW. The same as Ethan Page.
Yeah.
I mean, this is going to be interesting. I think Ethan is a good wrestler as well.
Yes.
And so... I mean, Ricky just won the title.
Yeah.
I'm going to say he retains.
I think Ricky will retain as well. You talk about, you thought they're going to fuck over Ricky, and they didn't. I mean, when Ethan Page came into NXT, he was only in NXT for a little over a month before winning the NXT Championship.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, welcome to the Triple H era.
Praise be to God, as somebody would say. But, yes, I mean, Ricky Saints, you've got Ethan Page, Sean Spears.
Right. Lexus King, like, this is a hell of a time to be a wrestling fan. And this goes to show you that now that the old man is gone, there is more opportunity, and they're not going to change your fucking name. Hello, Eric and Ivar. So, yeah, I just went off on a tangent, but I think that Ricky Saints will get the NXT title eventually. At some point, yeah.
And yes, I did call him the poor man. I know. That was me calling Austin Theory the poor man's Ricky Starks. What if those two eventually met up?
I mean, yeah, potentially, you could see that.
It's going to be a really good match, and I mean, you're probably not going to do, well, I don't know. I don't think they touched in AEW.
Page and Starks? I don't think so.
So, yeah, this will be different, but
yeah,
it's going to be a fun match for sure.
Every time I roll through Vegas, it's that 24 talk
got a 6-man tag match. We've got the D'Angelo family gonna take on members of Dark State.
Yeah, that's not anti-Semitic. So anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, this group just came in. I think that's the staple that just came in.
Yes.
So, I'm not sure the rhyme or reason.
Yeah, exactly.
They're probably people from the Performance Center.
I believe so, yes.
So, I mean, look, I think that the family are an awesome tag team. A stable, rather. I just feel like it's not going to matter if they take a loss.
Not really, no.
And I mean, the way to put a new stable over is to have them beat a popular one in the company.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So, I had Dark State for me.
Yeah, I got a feeling probably Dark State is going to win and like really establish these guys as like a dominant force. I mean, so far they've just been kicking the shit out of the people. They beat the hell out of Oba Femi, Siobhan Evans, Trent Williams. Who else did they beat up? They're beating up a few other people, and it's like, okay, they're beating people up. It was like, okay, give us a reasoning behind why they're doing this. Okay, you got them in a match with, the D'Angelo family. That's all well and good, but like, at some point along the lines, like, give us reasoning for why these guys are doing what they're doing.
Exactly. I mean, if they can go after Oba Femi, they better be a fucking good tag team. Stable.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
And
Every time I roll through Vegas, it's that 24 dog T.
Well, with the three dudes I literally just mentioned for the NXT Championship, Oba Femi gets set to defend the title against Trick Williams and Javon Evans.
Whoop the trick!
Hell yeah.
I mean, I'll start off with Javon Evans. I mean, another guy who's very, very young,
Yeah,
who's had a lot of good opportunity in NXT.
yeah.
So, I kind of feel like it's going to be another couple years before we see him exceed.
Yeah, I mean, for him being in NXT about just a few months, already having a shot at the NXT Championship, I believe also had a shot at the North American Championship, didn't win the North American Championship. We'll see what happens come Saturday, but like, for him to be in NXT for only a few months and already have had title opportunities.
Yeah. And I mean, when you look at NXT and you see the young stars, like actual, like people in their early 20s,
Exactly.
that Triple H is going to mold into superstars.
Oh, absolutely.
And yes, that could be a bad word, I don't care.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is I could see Cora Jade go far. I could see Roxanne Perez go far. In fact, the fact that she's not having a singles match with Bayley at WrestleMania really pisses me off. You know, Javon Evans.
Yeah.
I mean, look how far Sean Moultman went
Yeah.
in a span of a year. Or maybe a month.
Oh, yeah.
You know? So, I mean, I think it's awesome. And I it goes to show you how young stars can be made,
Oh, absolutely.
if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So, and then of course Oba Femi is a brick shithouse,
Yeah.
and so I feel like, you know, yeah, Trick Williams was the NXT champion.
Yes.
I don't see Javon go over,
No.
but yeah, so there's no other choice. I'm gonna say Oba's gonna retain,
More than likely, yeah.
but it's gonna be a hell of a match.
That is for sure.
And yeah, big beefy boys. I'm not even gonna finish that.
Yeah. I mean, Oba Femi is the biggest of the three.
Yeah. So this is gonna be a good show. It's gonna kick off a hell of a weekend. I believe this is in the afternoon.
I believe so, yes.
So we'll kick off a hell of a weekend.
Yes, sir.
WrestleMania is gonna be fucking sick.
Aye.
So yeah, for me and Matt, this is Killer Kyle. We will talk to you in a bit. Deuces.
Later.
The wheels of fury, they spin, they roar. Never halting. The end's now calling.